Hey everybody, Rachel Willis, technical agronomist for DeKalb and Asgrow in Northern Illinois. I want to talk just a little bit about tar spot here today and what I'm seeing. So we're going to start in the lower canopy. So way down low you can see some tar spot here, and you can see where it's kind of starting to show some necrosis and some yellowing on these lower leaves. As we move higher up in the canopy, we get up to, kind of mid canopy here. You can see really quite a bit of tar spot in this canopy here. We'll continue to move up. I'll move my camera up just a little bit more here. You can see again, this is roughly, getting closer to the ear leaf. We're not quite to the ear leaf yet. You can see quite a bit. So here's my ear leaf. I'm gonna have to pull it down so that I can actually reach to show you what I'm seeing. Not near as much tar spot, but there is certainly some starting to show up here in the ear leaf and above. I'm gonna come over here to this plant. This is one leaf above the ear leaf. I had to count right there, and you can really start to see what I would consider a lot of tar spot for above the ear leaf here. So looking at this, there's actually quite a bit of tar spot pressure. When I walked into this plot, it really looked like a very nice green healthy plot. So I would really encourage you to go out, not drive by, but really get out and walk in and see if what you're seeing is real, or if you have some of this this tar spot that isn't showing up quite from the road here. Now this corn here, I'm standing in a fairly early hybrid, so we might be past that R3, R4 time frame. I'm gonna stop and husk one back and take a look and see what growth stage we're at. I husked back an ear here, and you can see that we are dented, and so I don't like to see this much tar spot, but at this point I'm not sure that I would really recommend a spray either on corn that is pretty well on its way to being fully dented. So I also walked into a plot of some kind of fuller season corn, and I just grabbed a couple representative leaves that I got from that plot. So I have one from the lower canopy and then also one from the upper canopy, really showing the heavy disease pressure that I'm seeing in that fuller season corn also. So here's those two leaves that I pulled out of fuller season hybrid here, and this one is the one from the lower canopy that's fairly representative of what I was finding when I found heavy tar spot. And then over here is oh, I have that one backwards. It'll show up better. There we go. It'll show up better here. So you can see this is on the kind of the ear leaf-ish area in that later season corn. So you can see there's differences in genetics and how they respond to tar spot here. But what I wanted to show here was I went ahead and grabbed an ear and husked it back, and I was just looking at it. Obviously it's not as far along as the other corn that we were looking at just now, and I don't know if you can see it very easily, but it is certainly still milky there. So this would possibly warrant a fungicide spray, because we still have quite a bit of the growing season left on this one, and there is quite a bit of time for the tar spot to continue to spread. So if you're seeing this heavy of pressure in a field and your ears look like this one, I would consider some more mitigation for tar spot.